It is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and I have another design team project for the scrap room, and I am using the exclusive cut file for this month. It's actually two. You get that cute camera with the bow, which I'm going to be using over and over and over again because it is just the cutest. And then you also get a title that says Go See Do. And for this particular layout, I am only going to use the camera, but I cut them both out because I think that I will be doing a companion page to this. This is going to go into our New York album. And so I think I'll do a companion page and I'll use the same kit. So I will probably have a process video for that if I haven't already. I'm not quite sure. So because I do all my design team projects first and then I play with the rest of the kit. So I decided to cut this out in the sapphire cardstock from the kit, and then I backed it in white, which is kind of interesting because I feel like a lot of people tend to cut their cut files out in white and then back it with color, and I just thought, well, I'm just going to try something different because I really like this blue cardstock. And so I have two photos of my kiddos, and we are just outside of the Chelsea Market. And it's like the cobble streets, and it looked cute. And of course my daughter was more than willing to take pictures. And then I'm like, Lucas, can I take your picture? So I have a couple of pictures of him like annoyed looking. And then I keep taking them and then he'll eventually smile. So, but I am just documenting the smile ones here. So I love me a ledger. I'm not going to lie. Ledgers are probably one of my favorite background papers. So I am going to go ahead and use this as part of my background. And then I love this like starburst paper. It's stunning. And so I'm just going to use part of it. So it's not quite half. Maybe 5 inches or so, and I'm going to put it over to the right hand side. And then I still wanted to be able to have the option to use either the other side of the ledger paper, which is a beautiful floral, or use the ledger paper again. So that being said, I tore off the back. So I only applied the tape runner to the inside. And then I know it's a 12 by 12 sheet. So I pulled from the sticker sheet this border strip and went ahead and put that where the two papers meet. And then I put my two photos on that starburst paper. And I did matte them in white. So now I have basically white in 3 different spots. And I'm toying with what title to use based on the foam pieces that I got in my kit. So my options are Where To and Journey. So I do leave Journey on there for quite a while, but I do end up with Where To because I thought that was cute. And then there was like this little taxi in there. I was like, oh my gosh, that's so perfect because we are in New York, and New York has tons of taxis. We did not ride in a taxi though, but that's okay. So I am going to make some embellishment clusters. I'm just going to do one on the top of the top photo and one on the bottom of the bottom photo. So the bottom one is going to get the taxi, and then from the sticker sheet from the embellishment kit, I'm going to do the stacked suitcases on a postage stamp. I thought that was pretty cute. And then up at the top, I have a little bit of journaling spot. It says "Lovin' This," and I put a tab sticker on top of that says Happy Travels. And I am using a couple of the word stickers under the title. So it says, let's get lost, let's go. And then I got some adhesive brads, and one of them is a cute little camera. So I'm going to put that up at the top. And then my cut file needs a little something. And so I'm going to take some sequins from my stash, and I am going to put down a ton of glue in the center of the camera. And I'm just going to dump these sequins in there and let it dry. So I also put one up here in, like, I guess that's where the flash is. So I thought yellow would be good. And then I'm going to go ahead and actually do sequins in the bow as well. So I just draw a line of glue, and then I'm going to stick my sequins down. And I realized that I had not glued down the top of this cut file. And so I'm going to do something, and I'm going to end up flicking right there. I flicked them all over. So I was like, oh my goodness. So remember to glue down your cut file first. It really does help. So now I'm starting over. I have sequins everywhere, but that's okay. I really do enjoy the process. I am not going to make you watch me adding these sequins everywhere, because it is a little time consuming. I don't think that it takes a ton of time, but it's a little bit more time on camera that maybe you don't need to watch unless you find it really relaxing. I find it relaxing to do it. I'm not sure I would find it relaxing to watch somebody do it, but I find it relaxing to do it. So I think I do these two, and then I'm going to turn off the camera and finish it up. So there it is, all done there. And I want to spruce up my camera a little bit more. So I'm going to do that with the phrase stickers from the sticker sheet. And so I'm going to add on a journey, I'll go anywhere, photo op, adventure, explore. So I'm just going to put those in kind of the white areas, so it's not so stark where it's like really in your face. I mean, it's in your face, but it's still not crazy in your face, right? So I'm going to go ahead and stick those down, and then I decide that it needs a floral over there. So I'm just going to stick that on the side. And that is going to do it for this layout. So I really hope you enjoyed it. I love how this came out. I love using cut files, and I mean, Cut To You makes amazing cut files for the scrap room. So we are very, very blessed. So I do have a couple of close-ups for you. I will have links down below so you can head on over to the shop. And if you have any questions for me, please leave them down below, because I love to chat with you. So that's going to do it for me today. Remember to wear your crown, and I will see you soon. Bye.